to the Spirit of life. I'm opening, I'm opening, I'm opening to the Spirit of love. Let the love flow through me. Let the love flow through me. Let the love flow through me. Let the love, 'cause I'm opening. I'm opening. I'm opening to the Spirit of love. I'm opening. I'm opening. I'm opening to the Spirit of love. Let the love flow through me. Let the love flow through me. Let the love flow through me. Let the love, let the love. I'm opening. I'm opening. I'm opening to the Spirit of love.
Good morning. I'm Reverend John Riley. I have the joy of serving as your senior minister, and I'd like to welcome you to our Sunday celebration service. It is a beautiful day outside and in our consciousness, yes? As we are cleansed and nourished by this beautiful rain. Thank you for being here today. Unity, if you're new to Unity, what we want you to know is that Unity is a global spiritual movement. We are welcoming and inclusive, welcoming people from all backgrounds and all walks of life. And we teach positive, practical spiritual principles that you can apply in your life every day to help you live a more joyful and abundant life. We're so blessed this morning to have with us Lisa Whitfield as our platform leader, Ronnie Beck on drums, Russell Norman on piano, and Miss Margot LeDuc is our soloist today. And so I'll invite you all to stand as Margot leads us in our songs.
All right. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, yes, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Yes, everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Letting go just a little bit, just a little bit more. letting go just a little bit, just a little bit more. Help me let go, help me let go, help me let go just a little bit more. Help me let go, help me let go, help me let go just a little bit more. Letting go just a little bit, just a little bit more. Letting go just a little bit, just a little bit more. Help me let go, help me let go, help me let go just a little bit more. Help me let go, help me let go, help me let go just a little bit more.
Woo, woo. Yes. This little light of mine can't shine unless you light the candle, Whitfield. Good morning, Unity Palo Alto. Woo, hey, that was pretty good. It's like you guys have been practicing this whole year or something. It's great to see everybody here in the sanctuary on a rainy, nourishing, as John said, day. You can't have the sun unless you have the rain. Am I right? I'm Lisa Whitfield. I'm going to be your platform leader today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here online. And as Rev said, we are not on this spiritual journey alone. We are walking with people from all walks of life, from all over the globe. And we don't go alone. What do we take? We take our spiritual GPS with us, right? You can find that, if you're new to Unity, you can find that on the welcome card in the pew in front of you, and you can follow along as I tell you about our 5 core principles, starting with God is. There is only one power and one presence active in the universe and in our lives, God, the goodness, omnipotence. It's not a comic book, people. It's not the Marvel universe. We don't need a good and an evil. We just need God. Amen. And the great thing to know is our second principle, I am, says that God is the substance and intelligence innate in every person and in all creation, which means everywhere you look, inside, outside, upside down, that's all God. And it doesn't matter what you call it, we are not separate from it. Our third principle is mind action. Thoughts and mind produce after their kind, which means we have the power to affect our world with our thoughts. Now in Unity, we know that we are spiritual beings, but we're having human expression, right? And if there's one thing you know about being human, we do like our thoughts, don't we? We love a good thought. We love a bad thought even more. Sometimes we get attached to those thoughts. Instead of letting them float by, we grab onto them and we hold onto them, and pretty soon we forget what is. So in our Burning Bowl service today, Reverend John's going to lead us through this process of maybe helping us to become aware of some of those thoughts that we need to let go of that are not serving us. And then next week in the White Stone ceremony, spoiler alert, we're going to replace that space with something affirming. Now, you don't have to do this only on the last Sunday of the year, because our fourth principle is meditation and affirmative prayer. It's through meditation and affirmative prayer that we can connect with the creative, constructive power of God to live in, through, and as us. And we don't just do that today, we do that every day, because our fifth principle is the secret sauce of unity, the daily practice. When we live according to these truths every day, that's how we will express more of the divine, let go of that ego a little bit more, become more of our authentic self, and our lives will get better. So when we put all these principles together, it helps us to live out our vision statement, and I'm going to invite you to affirm that with me. Together, centered in God, we co-create a world that works for all. And so it is.
I'm tired of the guilt that brings me pain. Now's the time for me to let go of the shame. Past behind me, I see a new. I'm ready for my change. I forgive me. I forgive me. Everything that I've been holding on to, I let go. I surrender. I surrender. Yes, I'm ready for my change. I'm ready for my change. I forgive them. I forgive them. Everything that I've been holding on to, I let go. And I surrender. I surrender. Yeah. I'm ready for my change. I'm ready for my change.
Yes, yes, we can clap. We can clap in unity. And now our reading from the Daily Word. I'm going to read the Daily Word and the affirmation and then invite you to affirm it. Today's Daily Word is pray for others. In prayer, I know the truth about others. Together, in prayer, I know the truth about others. I feel honored when someone asks for my support in prayer. My heart and mind join with theirs as I hold thoughts that affirm the truth of them, their divinity. I pray they know they are created in the image of God, that the qualities of life, love, and wisdom are part of their spiritual inheritance. As I pray, I see their divine qualities expressing. I envision divine life flowing through them and divine love comforting them and harmonizing their relationships. I see them whole and well, loved and loving, prosperous and secure. As I pray, I focus on the spiritual truth and trust that the divine presence is the answer to every prayer. This is from 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 15. What should I do then? I will pray with the Spirit, but I will pray with the mind also. I will sing praise with the Spirit, but I will sing praise with the mind also.
When the best of me is barely breathing, when I'm not somebody I believe in, hold on to me. Hold on to me. when I am sure I have reached the end. Hold on to me when I forget I need you. When I let go, hold me again. When I don't feel like I'm worth defending, hold on to me. Hold on to me. Hold on to me when it gets dark to see you. When I am sure I have reached the end, hold on to me when I forget I need you. When I let go, hold me again. I can rest here in your arms forever, 'cause I know nobody loves me better. Hold on to me. Hold on to me.
Now let's just take a nice deep breath and feel that love, that energy. Thank you so much, Margot, Russell, and Ronnie, for creating and establishing that presence and that power within us. We almost made it. It's the last Sunday of the year. Isn't that exciting? 2024, almost in the books. How's that feel? Are you excited? Are you feeling, like I just heard, are you feeling a relieved release? Nothing? Nothing. Thank you, Frank. We're feeling present. Well, after that song, how can you not? Well, we made it to the end of 2025, and in the last Sunday of the year, we hold, oh shoot, I'm ahead of myself already. Welcome to 2026. Yep, we're almost done. This decade, let's just skip on up to the 30s. The end of 2024, and at the last Sunday of the year, we do what we hold our traditional burning bowl ceremony here at Unity Palo Alto. And the burning bowl service was made popular by Unity. It's a way in which we can, it's a tool really to help us let go of those things that we have attached ourselves to. Let go of those thoughts, those ideas, those words, and those experiences that no longer serve us. Those things that we have accumulated through this last year and that we've been holding on to, the things that we've been grappling with, right? Those old beliefs that no longer serve us. That's called the FBS. F stands for false belief system. We all have that FBS, yeah? And so this is an opportunity for us to just recognize, oh, what I'm thinking and holding on to isn't the reality of things. It isn't who I truly am. The daily word, we know the truth of who we are, the truth of who you are. See the true you. That's the divine essence of you. When I come through a lens of intention, a lens of love, and hold on to that feeling of love as I live through the world. And so today is that opportunity for us to let go and release. Now, when you came in, hopefully you picked up a burning bowl packet. This is your packet for today. If you do not have one, please raise your hand, and Lisa will bring a packet to you. There's several on this side. There's a few in the back, and several on the the courtyard side of the sanctuary. So while Lisa is passing that out, in here is everything that you need for today's experience through our ceremony, our process of releasing and letting go. And I'll explain the packet in just a moment. Today, we're going to use something a little bit different. When we're holding on to those things, when we're grappling with those ideas, those false beliefs, those stresses from the year, those experiences that we just, don't like in the year, right? We all had those, right? We've all had those experiences, and we tend to hold on to them. And so to release them, to let go of them, is a way of making space for that love that Margot sang about to express through us. And so this year, we're going to use the grapple method of letting go and releasing. I'm going to spell it for you, so for those of you who are taking notes, it's spelled G-R-A-P-L. I'm just getting rid of all those extraneous letters. We don't use the E at the end. We hardly mention the second P. G-R-A-P-L. You got it? Eric, do you have that written down yet? Okay, good. So, grapple. Here's our process. And I'm going to explain it to you, and then we're going to experience it. The first one is gratitude. G stands for gratitude. R stands for release. AP stands for affirmative prayer. And the L at the end stands for love. Now, here's a process that you can do any time of the year. Whenever you are hooked by that triggering event, whenever you are upset and frustrated and holding on to and grappling with those ideas that are taking you into the depths of despair. So, G starts with gratitude. And in your packet, you will find a little card that on one side says prayer request, on the other side is blank, a blank page. What we're going to do is do the practice of gratitude up front. And the reason is very important. When you're ready to release something, usually what mindset are we coming from when we're ready to let go of something? Pain, suffering, right? We're feeling, I've got to get rid of this. And so we're coming from that state of unsettledness already. But as Lisa said at the beginning so eloquently, the things that we think about, the consciousness that we hold, is the consciousness that we will create. So when we walk into a situation already feeling upset, frustrated, and bewildered, we're going to find everything in that situation that meets those criteria. Aren't we powerful? Isn't that amazing? Just having that awareness, if I go into that holiday party thinking, I've got to deal with this person and that person, and this is going to be up, the sound's going to be too loud, they're not going to sing the songs I like. I'm going to come into it, and all of those things, I'm going to find reasons for that to be true. Because that's what our human brain does. We set the intention, and we go in to prove it. And so when we are practicing the process of release, we have to get the right mindset. Not the mindset of the suffering and the anger and the frustration, but the mindset of gratitude. Creating that sense of gratitude within us so that we can come from that place. So gratitude establishes a mindset with which we can actually release something. If we're still holding on to the anger, we're grappling with it, we are binding ourselves to it, and we can't let go. And so first we establish this consciousness of gratitude. And Eckhart Tolle in A New Earth once said, acknowledging the good that you already have in life is the foundation for all abundance. Acknowledging the good that you already have in life, being grateful in life, is the foundation for true abundance. And abundance, freedom, release are the results of being able to let go. And so first, we establish ourselves in gratitude. I want you to just take a moment and take a nice deep breath and think about 2024. Think about the year in review. Now, so often the first things that come to mind are the things that we want to release. But take a moment to really think about the things that you are grateful for in 2024. I want you to write down on the back side of that card 3 things that you are grateful for. And I'm going to give you some parameters. Because if the gratitude comes along with, well, I'm so grateful that blah, 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 that's not gratitude. That's resentment hidden by gratitude language. Gratitude is truly feeling a sense of joy within you. So think about the things that brought you great joy in this last year and bring those to mind and allow that to fill you up as you write down 3 things on the back of that card that you are grateful for from 2024. With gratitude, I'm ready to release. Feeling that sense of gratitude within us sets the mindset for us to lovingly, gently let go of that which we have been holding on to. All of those false beliefs, all of those challenging experiences that we're holding on to, we can gently release them with a heart of gratitude. Catherine Ponder, Unity minister and author, said, "If you want great good, greater prosperity in your life, start forming a vacuum to receive it. In other words, get rid of what you don't want to make room for what you do want." Now, so often we look at that idea of what we don't want as external forces, external conditions, external situations. But all those things are doing are touching on the pain body that's within us. All of those thoughts from this last year that get us riled up we're living in the present moment. See, that suffering has nothing to do with the past. It has to do with this present moment. We're living in that present moment when we bring back those feelings and we become frustrated, we become angry, we become frightened, we become, resentful. All of those things are brought up in the present moment because we are drawing from them. We are giving them fire. We are allowing them to express themselves in us. Eckhart Tolle once said, "The pain body is an energy field that is made up of the accumulated emotional pain that we carry with us." So that emotional pain is present. It's not from the past. We've got a little bag of emotional pain right here. I got a little bag of right here for you. Zip it. I got it right here for you. That suffering is what we carry with us. We put it in our backpacks and we trudge along and say, "Man, I'm so heavy. My life is so hard," because we're carrying it all with us. And it's present. It's today. We label it as something from the past. We label it as some other experience or some other person or some other situation, but that's the emotional stuff that we're carrying with us and accessing it today. And that's what we're going to release. We're releasing that sense of stuckness. And sometimes, we'll release it, and then the next year we'll release it again, and then the next year we'll release it again, and then the next year anybody do this, or is it just me? Release it again, and then the next year we'll release it again. And it's okay, because it's a gentle release. And sometimes it's a little bit at a time. It may be a thimbleful at a time. You may be dumping over the bucket and saying, "Okay, I'm done." And then sometimes there's a little water left in. And that's okay. When it comes up, we release it lovingly with gratitude. Oh, here's that gift again. Here's my dear friend, my little shadow twin Skippy, coming out to play. Come on over, Skippy. We're able to release that just a little bit at a time. So if it comes up again, it's just another opportunity to release it. So begin with gratitude. Grateful, grateful, grateful. And as those things that have come up for you, we'll take some time in the silence for you to think about that. And then you can write that down on the next piece of paper that's inside of there, in your packet. And you'll see there's a pencil in there too for you to write if you want. And here's the little piece of paper. Now, I know some of you have spent the week writing out in your notebook pages and pages and pages of what you want to release. That's fine. This is a little piece of paper. Do you know why it's a little piece of paper? We only put one down. We only put one. That's close, not quite right. It costs. By the way, our pledge drive is coming on the end of the year. You're welcome to give us an extra donation so we can get bigger pieces of paper at the next Burning Bowl service. That was awesome. It's to keep it simple, yes. To keep it contained. So, it's very cathartic to sit there and write out all of your stuff. And I do have a journaling practice that does that in the morning. If I'm feeling the chaotic energy, I'll just start writing and writing and writing and writing and writing until it's gone. And then all of a sudden, good things start coming because I've gotten it all out of my system. Now, the challenge and the problem with that is that sometimes, as human beings, we get caught up in the story as we're writing. We get caught up in the story, so we're not really letting it go. We're giving it more fuel. And we say, okay, there, I'm done. And then the next day we start all over again because we haven't released it, right? We're giving energy to it. So the purpose of this is for you to contemplate those things that you're ready to release, those ideas, those experiences, those thoughts, those beliefs that are within you, those attitudes that are within you, that holding on, that grappling that you're doing within you, to let go of that and to put one word, one phrase, or one symbol to represent that, to represent it all. Because I can't write long enough to empty my bucket. I've got so much stuff to let go of. So if I intentionally say this represents it all, then I've put it all in there. I didn't dive into the story and talk about, well, this is why I did that, because this person, that person, and this situation. I didn't get wrapped up in the story, and I wasn't adding fuel to it anymore. I was staying in my sense of gratitude. And as they come up, write down one word, one phrase, or you can write a whole bunch of things if you can write small. If you brought your list, that's okay too. But just give yourself some time to hold it with that sense of joy, of gratitude, of gratefulness, to write it down. And then when you're ready, we'll head out through the back door, back through the sanctuary, through the narthex, come up in the courtyard. There'll be 2 burning bowls out there, and then you'll re-enter through this side door. Any questions? So let's just take a moment to turn within. I'm going to explain the next 2 in a moment. I'm going to explain the next step for you. When you come back from your burning bowl experience, that's the time to write an affirmative prayer. Now, you can write an affirmative prayer to yourself on the card and keep this with you, everything that you're grateful for, and here's your affirmative prayer for the future as we move forward. You can write your affirmative prayer on the envelope, and we will hold this in prayer for the next 30 days and then send it to Silent Unity where it will be held in prayer. You can do both. So once you're finished with your burning bowl experience, come in and write your affirmative prayer. Here's an example of an affirmative prayer. Ethan, would you put up the affirmation? This is from Eric Butterworth, and I love this. God is love. I am that love, expressing in and through and as my loving heart. I'm going to read that one more time and then ask you to affirm it with me. God is love. I am that love, expressing in and through and as my loving heart. Together, God is love. I am that love, expressing in and through and as my loving heart. And so it is. So let's take a moment to turn within. And as you think about the things that you want to release, that you want to let go of, hold that sense of gratitude, grateful for this opportunity to let go. Grateful for your willingness to let go. And as you're ready, go ahead and write that word, that phrase, that symbol that represents those false beliefs seeming real. That represent that behavioral pattern that keeps you stuck. That represents that inner pain body that Skippy's been holding on to. Simply write it down, and when you're ready, you're welcome to stand up, head to the back and out the sanctuary, and Kent will be waiting for you to assist you in the burning bowl ceremony. And the best way is to head towards the back of the sanctuary through the narthex. Make a right, and Kent will be ready for you. And then come back in through this side door. Douglas, would you be willing to prop that door open for me? Thank you so much.
remembering who I am, who I am. I am, I am, I am. Who I am, who I am. I am remembering who I am. I'm remembering who I am. I am, I am. The Sunday, I send my love over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens, and it returns to me. I send my love over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heaven, and it returns to me. I send my good over the mountains. I send my good over the sea. I send my good into the heavens, and it returns to me. Yeah, it returns to me. Yeah, it returns to me. Yeah, I send my good, my love into the heavens, and it returns to me. It returns to me. I give freely, and it returns to me.
As you write your affirmative prayer, realize that affirmative prayer is a progression that flows towards a new awareness. It is an opening and a shifting of consciousness. As we let go of what we've been holding on to, we create that vacuum within us. Open and receptive, we fill it with love. God is love, and I am that love expressing in and through and as my loving heart. That loving energy, the harmonizing, prospering, healing energy of Spirit, the energy of God that flows in through and as us, is the completion of life. It's what is. Unconditional, ever present, ready for you. When we create that space within us, divine love flows in effortlessly. All we have to do is say yes, to accept it. When we begin with gratitude, we have an open heart filled with joy, ready to release that which is not serving us, that which we've been holding on to and grappling with. And as we gently release it, we affirm God is love. I am that love, expressing, being, through my loving heart, through my words, and through my actions. As I hold that intention, that affirmative prayer for myself throughout the day, that is what I experience. Love is this harmonizing energy that fills us and thrills us and creates within us the space for inspiration, the space for new opportunity, the space for harmony in our relationships within myself, in my oneness with God. Let us be still for a moment. And in this stillness, let us remember the words from Jeremiah 31. Behold, I have loved thee with an everlasting love in the stillness of the silence. God is love. I am that love. I am one with the infinite flow of life, love, and wisdom. I am one with the healing, harmonizing energy of Spirit. I am one with the prospering energy of love. I allow this love to flow through me this day, this week, as we move into a new year, a new possibility. I am open. I am receptive. I am love. We hold this love in our hearts, this endless, overflowing expression of Spirit. We hold this love in our hearts, and we surround all of the prayers that have come in our prayer chest, all of the prayers that have come in online. And if you hold anybody in prayer, I invite you to say their name out loud or bring their name to mind. We hold all of the prayer requests that we have written today with love, knowing that divine love is doing its perfect work in this very moment, uplifting us to our highest good. We affirm divine love is flowing in through and as our spiritual community, as we hold each other in love. And we send this love out into the world as we bless our friends and family, as we bless all of humanity. For as we hold this consciousness, the receptive consciousness will receive. As we bless the world and all of creation, we are blessed. I allow divine love to flow through me with ease and grace, for I am that love. And for that truth, for this freeing experience, we give thanks and celebrate by singing the Alleluia.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah,
And with a nice, deep cleansing breath, we return our attention to this time and this space, feeling that loving energy flowing through us. Unity Palo Alto is here to help you discover the spiritual magnificence that is within you and help you live from that magnificence every day. Our evolutionary purpose statement is that we are here to inspire you to transform your lives and to make a positive difference in the world. And as we live into that every day, we make a difference in the world. We make a difference in consciousness. We are that expression of love today. We are here because of our generous donations. This is the last Sunday of the month, and yes, the paper is expensive. We are in the middle of our pledge drive, and we're hoping to close the gap on our finances this year. So if you can give an extra donation here at the end of the year, it would be greatly appreciated. There are many ways in which you can support our spiritual community. If you'd like to make a donation today in the sanctuary, there's a silver box in the front and one in the back that says Love Offering. You can make a donation online, and you can give of your time and your talent. But however you give to the world, give with love, for it's that which we give to the world that we receive from the world. And when we allow love to be that presence, gratitude and love to be in our giving, then gratitude and love is in our receiving. The affirmation that we say is on the screen, and I invite you to affirm it with me. Together, divine love from me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And so it is.
I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God.
The band, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, talk about loving expression, okay? Every week they're bringing it. And you're bringing it. Speaking of bringing it, are you feeling some harmonizing energy flowing? Are you? Oh, you're not? You know what we could do to fix that? Let's all stand up. There's a little blessing that we say coming on the screen. Turn toward the center aisle. Warm up those blessing hands. Come on, this is the last time we do this in 2024. Make it good. Together, I love you, I bless you, I appreciate you, and I behold the light in you. You may be seated. Woo, yes. Well, we got Burning Bowl, we got all kinds of stuff going on here at Unity. I'm going to tell you about just a couple of quick things, starting with next Sunday, as John foreshadowed. We've made this space we're releasing, and next Sunday we'll have our Whitestone ceremony where we will contemplate a word or a couple of words that we can take through 2025 with us to help ground us in our oneness, that will remind us of who we truly are and who we've come here to be. So you got that gap. You got to come back next Sunday and fill it up, right? And then in January, on the 19th, Sunday the 19th, we're going to continue our sing-along. We started that a few months ago. It's going to be right after the service. You don't have to have any special, you don't have to be a student of Margot, okay? Just come right after the service, hang out. It'll probably be nice because it's California, right? Sit outside and sing along with our friends. You can find all of these opportunities to share the community that is Unity Palo Alto online at unitypaloalto.org/activities, I think it is. And there's lots of ways to share the good news that is Unity Palo Alto. If you are here for the first time, or if you're back from a long absence, we would like to honor that and welcome you. There's a Connect card in the pew in front of you. If you take that out, there's a little QR code on there. And no? Oh, you don't do the QR code anymore. Take it to the bookstore and get a daily word. No QR code. Simple. You just walk right over there and get a free daily word. What could be better than that? Oh, it's right there. The Connect cards have changed. The prayer chaplains. May we have the prayer chaplains stand, please? There's Sarah Ann and Karen. Yay, yes. If you are in need of affirmative prayer today, if you've got something that you want to celebrate, something that you're struggling with, something that's just on your mind, they will affirmatively pray with you, hold sacred space, just be present with you. So if you have a need today, please find them where they're standing in the sanctuary. And thank you, Karen and Sarah Ann and our whole prayer chaplain team for serving our community. And finally, the peace song. Please stand for the peace song.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
And now our prayer for protection. Together, The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Love and blessings, everyone. Have a happy new year.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Yeah.